Peace, love, light, blessings, magic, and magnificent things. What's happening? What's happening? Listen, time is so valuable. And also, when you are operating in different realms of your thinking and within yourself, time changes. So at one point in time, I was about to say at one point in time, at one point in my life, for some weird reason, no matter what I did, no matter how much things I packed in my day, whatever, my schedule, I just could not fill my time correctly. Like it always felt like I had time lingering and it like I'll just BSing, right? Like I would just have things like spaces of time where it would leave me vulnerable to idle just idling. Like my hands would not be occupied. But when I shifted my thinking, I also started waking up fairly early in the morning. Like I get up 6 o'clock, 7, 5, 4, right? Like 7 o'clock is late for me. And I mentally noticed that the way I think about time and how I use my time and the way the clock looked completely changed. So when I wake up and I go work out, that 4 hours, like immediately, like getting there, setting up, working out, and then finishing, warm up, whatever, right? And for me, my workout is a little bit lengthier because I've had injuries. I have to warm up, and the shortest my workout would be probably is like 25 minutes, maybe. But the point of me saying that is I structured my day differently and I noticed that time, like 24 hours is not a lot. Like the sun is not up for that much time in the day. But when you know how to utilize it, you really notice that it's really a race against the clock. Time is not really your friend unless you make it your friend. And as I started to develop myself and I was trying to, just do these different activities, I didn't really have consistency. So it always felt like I had all the time in the world. But as I started to be consistent and I just basically like, how could I say? Let's say I have like this is how much time I have in a day, right? Like this entire day. This is 24 hours, sun up, sun down. Okay. And even midnight hours, whatever. About this much is sleep. So I only have from here to here, right? Let's use a real life example. So it's 24 hours. It's funny. This is actually my rest sleep regeneration. That's hilarious. I didn't even pick that up on purpose. 24 hours, right? That's what they say. 24 hours in a day. Okay. Half of that is sleep, right? That's that's basically nighttime. 12 hours of any time of while you're on this planet, it's going to be dark. Okay? That's whatever. So 1/3 of that you're resting, right? 8 hours. If you're doing it correctly. 8 hours. So you now have 16 hours. As I started to look at how to structure that 16 hours, let's say my working out, because I do like a fitness class and stuff like that, to get there, set things up, whatever. Let's give it 3 hours. So 3 hours, take away 16. Now we're down to 13. Okay. Now we're down to 13. We ain't that we almost at the halfway mark already. Okay. Like I'm all of my daytime hours I have to utilize because I already utilize 8 of my hours when it comes to sleep, right? So I need to utilize the 13. After 13, let's say for example, I want to stretch, shower, eat. So let's give that 4 hours, right? The showering, getting ready after the shower, eating, whether a meal or two, I'm not sitting there eating for like 2 hours. It take me like 30 minutes to eat max. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like depending on what I'm eating fruits and vegetables, so it digests fairly quickly, even if I'm chewing slow. So let's say, so I said sleep, eating. Oh, excuse me, eating. Um, let's take away 1 hour. Uh, eating. So we're down to 12 because eating, right? Showering, getting ready. Let's take away another two. Let's take away. Let's take away a good. Let's take away an hour. Another 2 hours. 2 hours. So now we're down to 10 hours. When I started looking at stuff differently, and we're not gonna, but you see this when you actually structure your life for the bare minimum, for the needs. Time looks completely different, and it's bullshit. Time isn't even real, right? It's what your concept of what your reality is. So, what are you going to do early in the day? I want to wake up early. I want to wake up when that sun is just getting up, when it's just waking up. I wake up, get my shit done, and I'm able to get ready. And I noticed how time was moving was because I set a specific time where I start getting ready for bed. Like around 7:30, bro. 7:38, I'm getting ready for bed. Like I'm getting ready for bed. If I'm up at 11:30, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I already know I'm not getting more than 5 hours. I'm not. I'm legitimately not. 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5. Maybe. But that's not even like real rest. So people used to say, yo, you look so young, this, that, and the third. It's like, bro, like I need to get my hours. And I used to take cat naps in between or dog naps, whatever you want to call it. The point of me even ranting like this is utilize your time correctly. And as you utilize your time correctly, you'll see how like time is valuable. And as a young man that doesn't trade his time for money, I buy my time back and I use my time correctly. You you know that you don't have forever and you become that much more urgent to get things done. So don't take like my pops used to say, don't take shit for granted. We say don't take life for granted. I'm saying don't take shit for granted, bro. Don't take your life, don't take your youth, don't take the people that you have, don't take the opportunities, the food for granted. If you have to like put your head down or focus on something, make sacrifices in order to get a reward, do your thing. It will be worth it. But seasons come, they go. You cannot rush winter, you cannot rush spring, you cannot rush summer, you can't rush fall, you can't rush none of the seasons. But if you learn how to utilize the time correctly, every single season will be profitable, both in good and bad, both in the areas that make you where you feel like you got things done, or maybe seasons where ain't shit happened, but you was just chiseling. You chiseling, you chiseling, chiseling. Same spot, same activity. You're just working on it over and over and over and over and over. And before you know it, years pass. Like it's crazy how a decade almost passed since my car accident. It's wild. But it is what it is. So utilize your time correctly. Don't take what God has given you for granted. Enjoy your life. Don't take shit too serious and keep pushing. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Keep the joy alive. Keep the love alive. I love you. Continue to be your best self and exist in the entity that God gave you, which is you. Be good, be great, push yourself, and don't worry about the hate. You dig?